everyone, I'm Elizabeth Deo and welcome to Shifting Chic. Today we're going to be taking a vase or maybe a planter container, anything in your house that needs a little revamping, and we're going to add some texture to it so it can have a bohemian feel. This is a really simple project, but the results are amazing. Alright, supply time. So other than your vase or planter container, you're going to need hot glue gun sticks. You're also going to want some twine. This is the 3/8 inch twine that I got at Home Depot. You can go thicker or thinner. You know what you need. And then some gold paint container, rag, scissors, and then something to put on the surface for when things get a little messy. You can use trash bag, newspaper, whatever you have lying around. First, you just want to make sure that your surface is clean and dry. So if it's dirty, give it a little rub down with a wet rag and wait until it's completely dry. Now you want to take the end of the rope. It usually comes with some kind of tape around it so that it doesn't fray. And I'm just going to put a big ball of glue right there. And then I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put it kind of sideways on the inside of the top. Don't be like me and burn yourself. So basically, you're just gonna take your glue and you're gonna inch your way around and spiral it all the way down. When you're working with hot glue, you just wanna make sure that it's mostly dry before you go on to the next section or it's just gonna rip off. Alright, so you want to take your rope about 3/4 of the way down. You can go all the way down if you like, but I think 3/4 is pretty good. So that way you can have a second texture on there. So I took my gold paint, put it in here, and then I'm going to use a rag instead of a paintbrush. And I'm just going to dab. So I'm liking the uneven color personally. I like the bit of the red that's coming through, so I'm just going to do one coat. You can do 2 coats if you want it to all be gold, but just make sure you let that bottom layer dry and then add your second layer if you want to do that, so that way you don't lose your texture. So now I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to put my rag in little crack areas to add a little gold in there, and it's also just going to add bits of gold to the rope itself. Okay, I did not leave the gaps in my rope as big as I thought I did, so it's hard for me to get my finger in there. So I'm now using a Q-tip. Added a little bit of gold in between the cracks. Again, you don't want it to be perfect. I'm just going to take my rag and a little bit more of the gold, and I'm just going to kind of dab it all over. Just going to bring in the bottom with the top. So there we have it. It's all done. And remember, you don't have to use gold. You can use silver or something else that matches your house. Even white would look really amazing with this. So there you go. Let's add a little texture.